As we're here in Durban Point, we're doing something for the first time I think in Durban, where we're going to go on a walking city tour, seeing different areas within the CBD, starting on South Beach, then across the Victoria Embankment and up the Berea precinct where students frequent. I'm with Bevan from SAPIN, that's South African Property Investor Network, who invited me to show them the different areas, and Otando, also part of SAPIN. So here we go.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm excited to do this, to actually get that hands-on view of the properties and build our experience into looking at these properties.
So we all jumped into 4 cars and we're going to taxi our way around. Starting here on South Beach. Just being pedantic.
Come in and go, okay, cool, I want to open plan it, or I want to do this and that. Because whatever you do here affects structurally above and then impacts. So firstly, you need to obviously get on the top right. The average is
Already. Next building, Gillespie Street, 1 road back from the beachfront. So the returns will go up and the price will come down in terms of what they're asking. Hello.
and looked at. So there's some great.
Yeah. Interesting.
It definitely is compared to coming to review properties on your own.
Yeah.
You don't have
no pressure.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Can I be in your selfie?
Oh, eh?
Can I be in your selfie?
Yeah, boo.
Yeah.
Where are we going? We're off.
Nice view.
No leaks there. So we're just showing here, this was a 2-bedroom flat, way over 100 square meters. So the rental doesn't get a lot more than a 1-bedroom, but because we drywall an extra 2 rooms and where the lounge is, we get 4 rooms and we rent them individually, 2,200 each, giving a total of 8,800 for a 2-bedroom flat on the Victoria Embankment. But it's not overcrowding because there's 4 tenants allowed in here, so you're putting 4 in and you still have the space for a communal lounge, decent sized kitchen and bathroom.
So this used to be the lounge.
Enjoying yourself, one? Where are you? Into a 1-bedroom.
There's one that he's managing the letting on. Yeah, so there's tenants. The condition of that last unit were in. So I think that's something.
Are you learning lots?
Yes, within the airport, it's quite eye-opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth your Saturday morning?
Yeah. So much.
Now we're going up to the Berea Road precinct where there's a lot of students and people that rely on transport to get up to Pinetown, or like call centre work, municipalities, Transnet. Yeah, Berea Road.
Okay.
So here we're in a 2-room, but this is a lounge that gets used as a 3rd bedroom. And then the 2 main bedrooms are here. Individually rented separately. Total combination of 6.5 grand rent. So from here, the next building, we're going there and looking at an opportunity to buy both and then put a student accommodation there with a short walk across to the DUT Technicon there. And then of course you've also got the Howard main university up there, Howard College. That is a little bit far, but you'll be targeting students from here to walk straight there.
I'm part of the work. I'm part of the work.
Just water, those swings.
Exactly. Wow. Everyone?
How's everyone in there? So there's two units here, like townhouses or duplexes, and the idea would be to buy both of them, and with that you then control the whole complex, and you can knock through, instead of having two kitchens you have one, and create that into an extra room for student letting, particularly that we're so close to the DUT. And instead of having three lounges you have one, and convert that as well into rooms for students. And at the back there's another inclusive bachelor flat, that would be ideal for like a caretaker to take care of everything here and control.
It just shows how some people can take care of the place and
Beautiful,
some
eh?
people just don't. So they read this. So it's just nice.
So that's the outdoor room, self-contained, which you preferably put like a manager in here to look after everything, or a student.
And then I also went conservatively on a $2,000 a bed. Course, any training
All the shops have been bought, renovated, but they can't just knock it down. It's got to keep the heritage on the Point waterfront. Exactly like Maboneng, yeah. Maboneng is that you've got Hillbrow and Berea and Yeovil all around it, whereas here you're going to be, you've got beach and the harbour, so you haven't got the Mapara moving in.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So that's that, we're almost finished. Do you think you'll come again, the next one? And tell your friend. But only space for 15, otherwise it's too much. Can't get into buildings and that. Coffee.
He's doing a video of the picture.
Got Brian and Clover, like the elephant. How did you find it?
Informative.
Yeah? Now you know how to take action on your own.
Right now, I'm still busy learning
Okay.
and preparing to take action.
Lovely. Yeah, go on. So guys, just to do a debrief here, I found that this is one of the first of Durban's kind, this walking live tour. The type of comments that the students were giving me was, it's so much inside information, like an inner scoop of what's happening in the CBD. They didn't feel threatened at all. Some of the views were spectacular, taking them from frontline into bachelors, road 1 beds, 2 beds, 3 beds, student accommodation, buy and flip. What else do we do? Airbnb, renovate. What else?
I think that was kind of covers everything.
But yeah, taking the student from the theory, like myself 20 years ago, and then actually how do you apply this? Because it's all very well reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, an American book which works perfectly, but sometimes that doesn't work so well in like the CBDs and the cities of South Africa. But something like this, I think, brought it home.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, and I think that idea of being able to see, touch, smell the unit,
Yes.
see what's possible, because you kind of get stuck in your own expectations or your own perception. You're going, okay, I need to make it look beautiful to attract tenants, where you're looking at your strategy and you're going, okay, well, what is the LSM tenant that I'm getting in here? What is the bare minimum I need to make sure I get people in the space? So I keep my capital expense down as low as possible to increase my return on investment down the line. So to actually see and touch the buildings makes a big difference. To know what's acceptable and to also start thinking outside the box and not be stuck in what you think is the strategy. There's other strategies out there.
Yeah. And Tando, you're going to do a nice tour for us in Pietermaritzburg.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm going to do one in Pietermaritzburg very soon. A lot of people have been asking me to do one in Pietermaritzburg, so we'll give the people what they want.
So we capped this at 15, just to get practically into the buildings with the lifts, with the parking, and that was sold out in a couple of days, or oversubscribed anyway. And the next one, they just contact you at Sappin. We'll give them the number.
Yeah. So obviously be in the loop, get involved with Sappin, be on their sort of members lists, etc. Then you get to hear when events are happening in the different areas. I know this is the first one we've done. This property walkthrough is the first one we've done in KZN. They've done one recently in Joburg, and I think given the success of the Joburg one and the Durban one, I think it's something that will happen more in the other provinces, definitely in Cape Town, definitely in PE, and as we say with Ntando, we'll push one into Pietermaritzburg, and just keep your ear to the ground, be involved with any of the stuff that the Sappin guys are doing, and that way you know what's coming up in your areas.
Perfect. Thank you.